State University is preparing the next generation of journalists with a brand new scholarship, and its namesake is someone I know you'll recognize. Joining me now is former KOMO news anchor Eric Johnson.
Oh my goodness.
Eric, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, Molly, and so strange to be here without a tie on.
Right, and without a badge to let you in, right? You had to be escorted up.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got to talk about this. The Eric Johnson Creative Storytelling Scholarship. Now, this was a surprise to you, right? You had no idea this was coming.
I went to the Murrow Symposium, which is this thing we do every year, and I go to, and I'm at this reception, and all of a sudden they start showing this old video of me as a sweaty rookie in Boise, Idaho, and then they announced this scholarship, and it's such an honor. It's an incredible thing to have happen.
Sure.
And I'm so proud of it. There you see the description of what it's all about. I'm so proud of it because it's helping young journalists come through the pipeline. And my dream is that it helps some young cougar journalists who, wants to get out there and tell the truth and make a difference and say what they want to say. And so I'm thrilled about it.
How meaningful. I have to share with people that throughout your career, as you gained notoriety as what a wonderful writer you are, that you had young journalists reaching out to you, not just from WSU, where you did participate in the symposium and coach people, but from all over the country. People would reach out to you and say, can you read this script or can you give me advice?
Yes.
What type of advice do you give young journalists who are starting their career?
Well, one thing I always say is figure out what it is you're saying. What is it that you want to say? And that sounds so simple, but it's not always as simple as you think. What are you trying to communicate in that script or in that story that you're putting out into the world? And then figure out a way to say it gracefully.
Yeah.
If you can, it's a craft and it's an art form. But don't just use the same old tired phrases. Find a way to make it uniquely yours. And you know that. You do it so well with your stories, and it's just find a way to do it. If you can make something beautiful, but also truthful and honest and meaningful, if you can touch someone's soul while you also reach into their brain and inform them, why wouldn't you do it that way?
Right.
It's kind of the way I've always looked at it.
How are you feeling about the future journalists who are coming up through school right now?
I feel good about them. I've met a lot of them, and I'm inspired by them. At this Murrow Symposium, I'm meeting these cougar young journalists, and they got a fire in their eye,
That's good to hear.
But we need great journalists like never before. We need great journalists to get out there and tell the truth, because I feel like everything is a PR game now. Every side of everything is playing the PR game, and sometimes the truth gets lost in the PR gamesmanship, and we need some people to look at things, be curious, and then have something to say about them.
Well, a good scholarship can obviously help students who want to do those things you're talking about. I know that you're not the fundraiser, but tell me how people can donate. If anybody's watching this and they want to be involved, how do we donate to the scholarship?
I should have been better prepared for this question, but I think if you go to the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication website, at Washington State University, and there's a giving section, and when you click on that, it will say, the Eric Johnson Creative Storytelling Scholarship, and that's a part of it. We want this thing to continue for years and years, and I can't wait to meet some of these students. I get a chance to meet them when they get the scholarship, so I'm thrilled about that.
I love this for you and for the students there too who will benefit from it. Do you know when the first one will be awarded?
I think it's going to be next year.
For next year,
It's too late this year, so we get some time to get it together and figure out what it is that they're going for. But they are looking for someone who is a storyteller, who is a journalist, who knows the craft, but also is creative, and it's a huge honor.
Yeah,
and it's
really
a huge honor to be on this show with you, Molly.
We're so happy to have you here. You know what? Come back anytime. I'm sure that,
You don't mean that.
Yeah, no, I do. You know that I do. Eric, it is really good to see you.
Oh, Molly, you're the best. Great to see you.
And congratulations on the scholarship naming
Thank you
too. It's
very
really
much.
wonderful. Let's get back over to George.